good evening. Welcome. Sammy here with Sammy's Tarot Astrology reading. And I hope you're having a great day. I hope you've been having a lovely day, a lovely first week of Libra season, and that you've been having a good Capricorn moon since yesterday. We're going to take a moment to breathe and play the sound bowl. I'll talk just a little bit about what's happening in the stars tonight and today, and then pull a couple of cards. So thanks for joining, and let's begin. That felt so good. And as I was playing, I was thinking about this bowl here, which is like a cup, and I was looking at the stars and where everything is today. Oh, hi, Mars, welcome. So happy you're here. How's your day been? I was thinking about how we've had all of these planets in Capricorn for a while now. 3 big planets, and then the moon now, and just looking at it and seeing how Capricorn is at midheaven. We're about to pass out of that at this hour, but it's like all of the points are going there. There's like this big boiling hot spot in Capricorn that has just kept on going, and then there's not much activity happening across the axis in Cancer. And Cancer is water and the sensitive, feminine, nurturing cup type of sign. Cup, like in our cards, which we'll be reading very shortly. And so we have the moon in Capricorn right now, and we also have this, we've had this opposition where we have Mercury in Libra across from Mars in Aries, and that creates this intensity around sort of like a fiery communication. So having that fiery communication opposition happening with all of that activity in Capricorn, I was thinking it's a great time to really fill in the blank of that Cancer energy with our own practices. So whether it's I might have mentioned this earlier, but massage, self-massage, massage for someone you love, drinking plenty of water, resting, lying down, coloring, putting on music that brings about warm and joyful and lighthearted emotions, or sentimental emotions, is a really great way, I think, to practice balancing all of this intense activity in Capricorn. And that will be letting up in the next couple of months, and hopefully that signals a lot of changes. Hopefully it signals big political changes and economic changes as we move from the very much results and action-oriented Capricorn into the more humanitarian and open-minded sign of Aquarius. So that's that's what's in the stars, and hopefully we sync up with that, and hopefully we continue to rise in consciousness and love. And for this week, that might be, yeah, just remembering the cancer energy and the warmth that can be found there. So with that, let's pull a few cards. As I shuffle, why don't you take a couple of lovely, warm, pleasurable deep breaths, really enjoying breathing, this precious, amazing miracle that we get to breathe here on Earth for a mysterious amount of time. In these warm bodies with so many senses. It's really awesome. So, as you breathe, maybe think about anything that you're wondering about, a question or an idea that you'd like to see more clearly or feel more deeply. And if nothing really comes up, that's perfect too. And we'll just look at the cards and be open to what they have to show us. Because we are going into that Aquarius moon soon. Late tomorrow night or the day after tomorrow, we'll be in the Aquarius moon. So we can start to prepare for that by letting our minds wander and thinking about the bigger picture and how we're all interconnected, and how one of my favorite sayings is, I forget who said this first, but it's that idea that none of us can really achieve our perfect state until everyone is well. So I personally believe, yes, like we can rise higher and higher and be ecstatically blissful and rise above all of the BS and delusion that happens and the fear, but I feel like there is this even higher level of ecstasy and tranquility that consciousness can only achieve when all of us are in it together, when we're all there. So that's kind of an Aquarius value. So maybe that'll be something that comes up more in the next few days, and then even more powerfully in the next couple of months. Okay, let's see what the deck has for us. Anyone in the chat have a question or something on their mind? Oh, I didn't cut. Oh, I didn't cut it. Let's cut it now. And on the positive side, of course, with all that Capricorn energy, it's a great time to set all those foundations for if you're building a business or something like that, to have that all in place by the time those planets move into Aquarius, because then you have that vehicle, it's built, it's strong, it can climb up the mountains like a goat and go in the ocean like the sea goat that Capricorn is, and then you can tap into this like expansive ideas of Aquarius and drive it with that. So now's an amazing time to be building foundations for things. So keep at it if that's what you're doing, and if you've been wanting to, then the energies are in your favor to start. Okay, let's go. Okay, and our first card is the Knight of Swords. Let me know if you see or feel anything here. We've got the Knight of Swords on their horse, galloping fast. The clouds are rippling, the birds are flying, the trees are waving. The horse is at its limit, and this person is fiercely holding their sword in the air going along. So this sort of reflects to me, you know, that we are hurtling towards Aquarius season with a lot at stake. Also, that we are moving into the Aquarius moon, and that we have Mercury in Libra. So all of that is like this, the quality of air, but at its like most energetic. It's not the serene form of air where it's like calm thoughts and thoughtful ideas and easy communication. It's more like this intense whirlwind of communication and needing to get points across. And so if there's someone maybe, for example, in your life who has a way of sharing thoughts maybe without thinking first or considering what their words might mean, then it's a reminder that that's, you know, just one way of doing things, and that there's the ability and the potential to harness that and to point the sword with a little bit more care. So kind of like the Mercury in Libra, and focusing more on the balance than on the hurtling delivery. Okay, let's see what our second card is. The Moon. So this card, it can be about things coming up to the surface, having emotion, you know, powerful emotions, and we've got the Crab here that we were just talking about, tapping into the Capricorn energy, into the Cancer energy to balance out all the Capricorn energy. And it's kind of interesting because you have the Sun here and then it says the Moon here, so it's even kind of like a picture of that opposition. So I think, yeah, that it's a very normal time to be having emotions come up, but that looking for what the truth is that they want to say is a powerful way to not just be swimming in them and lost in them. Like if a feeling comes up, it's like, okay, if sadness comes up or if anger or fear comes up, how am I looking at it, how am I looking at the situation, and how can I look at it in a way that brings about more peace. So simple, but there it is. My third card for tonight. Oh, we have the Four of Wands. Are you still in the chat memoirs? You might recognize this card from, we pulled this for you a few nights ago, and this is a card of beautiful creation, the joining of people, of forces together. It's a marriage, a celebration, there's a party happening, there's people dancing in the background, there's fruits, there's a golden sky. It's a time of joy. And so what this card tells me is find those opportunities to celebrate and feel joy and to dance. And also we do still have Venus in Leo, so that's a fire sign, and the planet of love being in that fire sign. So there's a lot of the planets are encouraging us to be joyful and expressive and exuberant in the way we love. So I think that's kind of the most important message of the day. It's look for ways to share important messages directly and also with balance and thoughtfulness. It's normal to have emotions come up, and it's great to use those emotions to look at things that might have been under the surface and that can then be arranged balanced, and to just bring it all back to joy and celebration, and finding times to dance, and for real, like, just dance every day, because there's so much to be joyful about, just being alive. Let's play the bowl. It's been so nice having this time together. Thank you for being here. I'll see you again tomorrow, and in the meantime, have a beautiful night.